All right, 2 oil changes in a row. We're on a roll here. 2 Chryslers, and I'm gonna say don't do this. When I went to drive up on here, the ramp slid because it was on this mat, and now I gotta work on jacking up the car to get this ramp out of here. Yeah, it's pretty solid. So I'm gonna work on that. That's not part of this video. We're gonna do an oil change on the 97 Chrysler Town & Country. All right, I think we're gonna go with that. I got a jack in there. I saved the ramp and got the other side ramped up, so it's pretty much in the air. We should be good with that. And then we'll just back it off this ramp, pull out the jack when we're done. So up here, things to note, engine oil. Here's where we fill it. This doesn't say what we need. Usually they'll say on there or here. But you know what? I think it's 5W30. Does it say anywhere? Spark plugs. Huh, I thought it was 5W30 for sure. It's what we used in the other one. I better verify that before I go on, since this doesn't say. All right, so we're in the 97 Chrysler Town & Country Owner's Manual. Look how pretty that is. And we're on page 192, and here you show 5W30 if you want it to be real cold. And we're going into winter, so 5W30 works. 10W30 also could work, I guess. So 5W30 runs the whole gamut here. And we don't usually get above 100. But if you are often in an area for that, use the 10W30. We're going to use 5W30. It's all good. 3.3 and 3.8. So there we go. It says it right there. Engine oil is preferred. 5W30. Cool, cool. All right, we got a drain pan down here. Slide under here with our wrenches. I'm not sure what size it is, so we'll find out when we get there. There's our oil filter. I think I got the right size. pH 16, yeah, I got the pH. No, I didn't get a pH. I got the 6. I think it's a Mopar filter. We'll look at that in a minute. But yeah, it looks about that right size. pH 16 if you're going with Fram. And over here, here is our drain bolt. And that, let's see, what is it? I was thinking 1/2 inch, but I'm not sure. It looks bigger than that. Yep, it looks bigger than 1/2. So we're gonna try our, whoop, not showing you what I'm doing. Try our, oh, this is the 1/2 inch. Okay, so it's bigger than that. What is it, 5/8? Most likely. There it is. Oh, let's use the box end. Yep, 5/8. So righty light, righty tighty, lefty loosey. We're gonna spin this left. Make sure you're spinning counterclockwise, and you'll be good to go. Here we go. I left the pan over there a little bit further so it caught it when it popped out and was full. I'll move it back a little bit as we drain, because it always runs backwards. We'll clean up this drain plug. I kept it in my hand. This isn't even hot oil. So we'll let this drain a good bit, and then we'll move the pan and let the filter drain. When you turn that off, there will be oil sitting in the filter because it's at this angle, and it's just gonna collect in there and not run out the bottom with the rest of it. This is an old school way. They don't do the new Chrysler Town & Country like this. Watch my last video, you'll see. If you're gonna actually lift it from the proper point, right here, I think it says point lift with an arrow. So if you're gonna jack it up, use that. I think I'm gonna jack it up to get this more level, to get more oil out. That was also a fail, because when I lifted this tire off the mat, the whole thing shifted back because there's tension on this side being held back by that tire. So I'm just gonna go with what I got. So right now, got slow drip, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my cleaned up drain plug back in. you can replace those washers. Some do it every time, but I usually never do because they don't typically leak for me. And then we're gonna move the pan and pull off the filter. Make sure you hand screw it in first and that it goes in easy and straight. You don't want to strip the threads in your pan. And then give it a couple torques with the wrench when you're done. Light tugs. You don't want it to be too tight or break anything. You can break these aluminum pans if you're really unlucky. 5/8, right? Go ahead and just snug it up, basically. You don't want it coming loose, but you don't want it to leak. A couple turns here, and once it's hand tight, probably about a turn and a half at this point. Depends how hard you tightened it with your hand. So that should be good. Whew. I don't want to spill my oil all over this thing. All right, now we're gonna move it up to be under here and turn this counterclockwise to loosen it up. See, there's arrows there to tighten it. I'm gonna turn it the opposite way. All right, I got this unscrewed a bit and it started leaking out. Now you just let it leak out from the top, and then when you pull this off, make sure you keep it level because there is oil still in here, and you can dump it into your pan if you have room, which you should, and then you'll be fine. Like for me, I'm gonna turn this, there, just came loose. Now you can dump it. Then let this leak. I like to wipe that rim off, and then we'll get the new filter ready. I did get the same filter, Fram 16. It was under $5. So now I'll put a little fresh oil around this seal and line it up and screw it in hand tight, just like the other one. All right, that's hand tight. The drain bolt seems good. It's not loose at all. So now we're gonna go up top and we're gonna watch down there as we fill the top. Make sure that nothing's coming out the bottom. Never happened before, but don't wanna start now. I should have loosened this up for vent. I forgot to do that. That's usually what I do. So now we're gonna grab, here's our engine oil check. Gonna grab our funnel. And yeah, I ran the old oil through this. I should wipe it out quick. And we'll put it in there and make sure we know how much to put in here. All right, got a few quarts in. Looks like we're not leaking out there. Not leaking out there. Okay, we should be good. Well, I put that 5 quarts in, and even though we're on an angle here, we're at the top of our safe zone, so that's where we want to be. I think we'll get this onto level ground and let it settle and check it again. Okay, right now we're right in the middle. You can see on here, I didn't get a lot of dirty oil out of here. It was only about a couple quarts, 2 quarts or something. So because we were unlevel, I think I didn't do a great job getting all the old oil out. But now we have, what, 5 quarts almost of fresh oil in here. And we're about half, so we'll put another, I don't know, half quart in and check it again in a little bit. And we should be good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Get a thumbnail here. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.